Good morning, students. Today I will discuss human reproduction. Topic is male reproductive system. So, our topic is मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम. आज की क्लास में हम क्या डिस्कस करेंगे? मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम एंड सेकेंड इज प्रोसेस ऑफ spermatogenesis. And topic infertility. हम अपनी क्लास में आज कौन सा टॉपिक कवर करेंगे? फर्स्ट इज मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम, सेकेंड इज प्रोसेस ऑफ स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस एंड इनफर्टिलिटी. सो आओ बच्चों, करते हैं हम अपनी आज की क्लास स्टार्ट. सो आवर टॉपिक इज मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम. बिफोर स्टार्टिंग द सिस्टम मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम, सबसे पहले हम पढ़ेंगे व्हाट इज रिप्रोडक्शन. यस, रिप्रोडक्शन क्या होता है? रिप्रोडक्शन it is the process of production of young ones. It is a process of production of young ones by an organism. Means production of new organism, नए organisms का बनना, that is reproduction. And we know humans कैसे होते हैं? Humans होते हैं sexually reproducing organism. वो organism जो कैसे reproduce करते हैं? Through sexual reproduction. And humans are viviparous. Viviparous क्या होते हैं? बेटा क्या पढ़ेंगे हम? Viviparous. Viviparous क्या होते हैं? Viviparous वो होते हैं which give birth to young one. Which give birth to young ones. तो young ones को birth देते हैं, वो क्या होते हैं हमारे? Viviparous. क्या होते हैं हमारे? Viviparous. Clear? So let's start with male reproductive system. Male reproductive system, it consists of paired testes and accessory ducts, accessory glands, and external genitalia penis. Male external genitalia penis. Okay, so male reproductive system consists of paired testes which lie in a pouch-like structure, that is scrotum, and accessory ducts, accessory glands, and external genitalia penis. So this is a diagram of male reproductive system. This is a diagram of male reproductive system. This is testes, urethra, external genitalia penis, and this is vas deferens. This is seminal vesicle, and this is bulbourethral gland, and this is prostate gland. So this is a male reproductive system. Male reproductive system में हमारी क्या होंगी? Accessory glands. 3 accessory glands. One is seminal vesicle, second is prostate gland, and third is bulbourethral gland. Okay, so next, this is a diagram of male reproductive system. Okay, see, this is testes, okay, and this is retitestes, this is vas efferentia, this is epididymis. Epididymis open into vas deferens, and vas deferens, two vas deferens open into ejaculatory duct open into urethra. ठीक है. So these are the accessory ducts and this is urethra and this is the structure of penis. This is glans penis and a fold of skin known as foreskin या prepuce. So discuss करते हैं one by one. Yes, first we will discuss testes. Next. Yes, paired testes. Testis is primary sex organ. What is primary sex organ, class? Yes, what is primary sex organ? Primary sex organ are those in which production of sperm and hormone testosterone. In case of male, testis is primary sex organ that produce sperm and testosterone. Yes, testes are formed. कहाँ बनते हैं testes? In abdomen. But soon after birth or at the 8th month of pregnancy, testes क्या कर जाते हैं? They descend into scrotal sac. Means testes are lying in a pouch-like structure. That pouch-like structure is known as scrotum. Means this is a pouch-like structure in which scrotal sac are present. Each testis is present in scrotal sac. So testis के अंदर क्या होगा? Scrotal sac and scrotal sac contain testes. Testes are formed within abdomen, but after birth, soon after birth, they descend into a pouch-like structure. That structure is known as scrotum. Through inguinal canal, they descend into scrotum. Why now? Question arises. Why testis is located outside the body? The answer is because, yes, next, the low temperature, that is 2.5 degree less than body temperature. Spermatogenesis need temperature less than body temperature, that is 2 to 2.5 degrees Celsius. That temperature is essential for proper functioning of testes and the process of spermatogenesis. And now the structure of testes. We know testes, covering of testes. Testes are covered by 3 layers. First is tunica vaginalis, and middle is tunica albuginea, and innermost is tunica vasculosa. These are the covering of testes. So outermost covering is tunica vaginalis, middle is tunica albuginea, and innermost is tunica vasculosa. And testis is oval-shaped structure with length 4 to 5 centimeter and width 2 to 3 centimeter. Testis is made up of 250 testicular lobules. 250 testicular lobules. And each lobule having 1 to 3 seminiferous tubule. 1 to 3 seminiferous tubule. Yes, I am repeating again. Any doubt, students? Testis is oval shape and with a length of 4 to 5 centimeter and width 2 to 3 centimeter, and testis has about how much? That is 250 testicular lobules. Each lobule contains coiled structure, that is seminiferous tubule. Now, structure of seminiferous tubule. Seminiferous tubule is lined by 2 types of cells. One is Sertoli cell and second is male germ cell. So these are male germ cell. So seminiferous tubules are lined by 2 types of cells. One is Sertoli cell, and second is male germ cell. So now what is the function of Sertoli cell? It provides nutrition to the developing sperm. And male germ cell undergo meiosis to form 4 haploid sperms, which is also known as spermatozoa. Yes, testes contain 1 to 3 coiled seminiferous tubule. Yes, next, seminiferous tubule is lined by internally with 2 cells. Yes, male germ cell, they become sperms, and Sertoli cells, they give nutrition to the germ cell. Okay? Okay? Yes. Now, the region outside the seminiferous tubule. So, I am explaining. The region outside the seminiferous tubule is known as interstitial space, which contain interstitial cells, blood vessels and some immunologically competent cells. क्या होगा हमारे interstitial space के अंदर? Interstitial cells. Interstitial space contain interstitial cells, also known as Leydig cells. And some immunologically competent cells also contain blood vessels. Now, what is the function of Leydig cell? Very important question. Leydig cell secretes testicular hormone. That hormone is known as androgens. Spermatogenesis के लिए एक हार्मोन की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, that is testosterone. Now, this is a diagram of, yes, next, this is a diagram of seminiferous tubule. So in this is interstitial space which contain interstitial cells, and these are the spermatogonia, and these are the spermatozoa, and in which Sertoli cells are also present here, which give nutrition to the developing sperm. Yes, students, any doubt, please ask me. Next, now accessory ducts. Accessory ducts include reticulus, vas deferens, epididymis, and vas deferens. So, what are the accessory ducts? They conduct the sperm from the testes. First of all, sperms are produced in seminiferous tubules, from where they enter into the red testes, then vas deferens, then epididymis, then vas deferens, then a duct, ejaculatory duct. Ejaculatory duct, when sperm duct, see, this is sperm duct, and this is seminal vesicle, and this is ejaculatory duct. This is ejaculatory duct. And from ejaculatory duct, urethra, and then urethra meatus. Here, urethra receive duct of 2, prostate and Cowper's gland. Okay, students. So these are the accessory duct. Accessory duct, they conduct the sperm from testes as follows. Now, yes, next slide. Accessory glands. Accessory glands include prostate gland, a pair of, yes, seminal vesicle, and Cowper's gland, a pair. But here prostate gland is single. This collective secretion forms seminal plasma. Seminal plasma is rich in fructose, energy source, and calcium and enzymes. They form seminal plasma. And seminal plasma plus sperm form a semen. What are the functions of seminal plasma? Yes, help for transporting sperm. supply nutrients to the sperm. Also क्या करता है यूट्रस के अंदर to counteract the acidity of uterus, provide alkalinity. एसिडिटी को न्यूट्रलाइज करने के लिए कैसा मीडियम होता है? अल्केलाइन, बेसिक मीडियम होता है. यस, नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. Secretions of Cowper's gland function help for the easy movement of penis inside the female genital tract, so it lubricate the penis. Secretions of epididymis, vas deferens, seminal vesicle and prostate gland help for the maturation and motility of sperm. Any doubt, students? So now the last. So I am repeating again. Male reproductive system. Male reproductive system in which first of all testes. Two testes which are present outside the abdomen in a pouch-like structure. That structure is known as scrotum. And scrotum contains scrotal sac. One testis in each scrotal sac. So finally testis का structure क्या होगा? टेस्टिस स्ट्रक्चर में क्या होगा? टेस्टिस इज कवर्ड बाय ट्यूनिका लेयर, ट्यूनिका वेजिनालिस, ट्यूनिका अल्बुजिनिया, ट्यूनिका वेस्कुलोसा. एंड हाउ मच लोब्यूल्स आर देयर? 250 testicular lobules are there, in which each lobule having 1 to 3 seminiferous tubule. Further, structure of seminiferous tubule. Seminiferous tubule is lined by two type of cell. One is Sertoli cell and second is male germ cells, which further form 4 haploid sperms through reductional division, meiosis 1 and meiosis 2, which we will discuss in topic spermatogenesis. And outside seminiferous tubules there is a interstitial space which contain Leydig cell and some immunologically competent cell and blood vessels. So what is the role of Sertoli cell? यहाँ से क्वेश्चन क्या राइज होता है बेटा? What is role of Sertoli cell and what is role of Leydig cell? Leydig cell produce androgens, testosterone, which is required for the process of spermatogenesis. Okay, so now male external genitalia penis. It is a copulatory organ which is helping copulation, and penis is made up of spongy tissue, erectile tissue, which when spongy tissue is filled with blood, then our penis get erect and it is required for the process of insemination. What is insemination? Release of semen inside the vagina, and this is possible only when the penis get erect. penis कब erect होगा? जब हमारे spongy tissue में blood flow increase होगा. The cone-shaped tip is known as glans penis, and it is covered by a fold of skin, that is foreskin. Okay. Any doubt, students? हमने क्या डिस्कस किया? मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम. मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम के अंदर क्या होगा? penis and scrotum. Penis is a external genitalia, copulatory organ which help in copulation, जिससे मेल फीमेल बॉडी के अंदर, फीमेल जेनिटल ट्रैक्ट के अंदर सीमेन इंसेमिनेशन कर सकता है. एंड स्क्रोटम contain testes. And testes are formed inside the abdomen, but soon after the birth के बाद वो कहाँ descend कर जाते हैं? Scrotum के अंदर. Why? Because it require lower temperature than bodies. Then how much? 2 to 2.5 degree lower than body temperature. Okay, students. Anybody? Any doubt? Anybody have any doubt? Yes, बेटा कोई डाउट हो आपको? Then you may ask. So let's begin with the process of spermatogenesis. Now Now, topic spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis, it is a process of formation of gametes. Now, what is gametogenesis? Gametogenesis means formation of gametes in gonads. Gonads mean testes. Testes in male, ovary in female. So, gametogenesis means formation of gametes in gonads. And we will discuss spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis is of two types. Gametogenesis is the formation of gametes in gonad. It is of two types: spermatogenesis and oogenesis. So we will discuss spermatogenesis. Spermatogenesis means formation of sperm. Spermatogenesis means formation of sperm. Next, spermatogenesis, it is the process of formation of sperm, spermatozoa in seminiferous tubule, and it has two stages. पहले क्या बनेगा? Spermatids. First step is formation of spermatids, and second step is spermiogenesis. Second step is spermiogenesis. What is spermatids formation? This step is also known as spermatocytogenesis. Also known as spermatocytogenesis. In this, sperm mother cell, spermatogonia, male germ cells produce spermatids, and spermiogenesis, spermatids का मेटामॉर्फोसिस हो जाना, ट्रांसफॉर्म हो जाना sperm के. Yes, next. This is a representation of spermatogenesis. At puberty, spermatogonia. At puberty, spermatogonia undergoes mitosis and differentiation to form primary spermatocytes. So, number of chromosome in spermatogonia, that is chromosome number 46. 2n diploid undergo mitosis and differentiation. Mitosis and differentiation to form primary spermatocytes. So the number of chromosomes in primary spermatocyte is 2n, but size क्या हो जाएगा? Increase हो जाएगा, क्योंकि इस सेल से प्राइमरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट से हमारे 4 क्या बनेंगे? स्पर्मेटिड्स. एंड प्राइमरी स्पर्मेटोसाइट्स में कौन सी डिवीजन होगी हमारी? Meiosis 1, that is reductional division. 2 cells are formed, and these cells are known as secondary spermatocyte. Now the chromosome number is 23, haploid. And after that, secondary spermatocytes undergo second meiotic division. Yes, next. Second meiotic division to form meiosis 2 to form haploid spermatids. And finally, this is formation of spermatids. Now, spermiogenesis, in which in which spermatids are transformed into spermatozoa. Now the sperm maturation factor required for the process of spermiogenesis, because spermatid से ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन के लिए डिफरेंशिएशन हो जाएगी और आपके spermatids क्या बन जाएंगे, spermatozoa. This process required sperm maturation factor, and sperm maturation factor released by Sertoli cell. Okay, so four spermatids are formed from each spermatocyte after spermiogenesis. जो आपके sperm heads हैं वो कहाँ embedded होते हैं, Sertoli cell में, to get nutrition, and after that वो lumen से release हो जाएंगे, and that process is known as spermiation. Now next slide. This is a diagrammatic view of seminiferous tubule. Yes. This is spermatogonium, and these are the Sertoli cells. Primary spermatocytes, meiosis 1, secondary spermatocytes, meiosis 2, spermatids, and finally जो हेड के साथ अटैच होंगे उनको क्या बोलेंगे, spermatids. जो रिलीज हो जाएंगे उनको हम क्या बोलेंगे, स्पर्मेटोजोआ एंड स्पर्म्स. ओके बच्चे, हाँ जी, क्लियर, सभी को क्लियर है? नेक्स्ट, नाउ नेक्स्ट, यस दिस वन. नाउ रोल ऑफ हॉर्मोन्स इन स्पर्मेटोजेनेसिस. नाउ hormonal regulation of spermatogenesis. Now hormonal regulation of spermatogenesis. First of all क्या होगा बेटा, hypothalamus क्या रिलीज होगा hypothalamus से, GnRH, gonadotropin releasing hormone, which act on, which stimulate anterior pituitary. Anterior pituitary further secrete two gonadotropin. One is luteinizing hormone and second is follicle stimulating hormone. Okay, so luteinizing hormone LH act on Leydig cell and stimulate the secretion of testosterone, and androgen stimulate, androgens क्या stimulate करेंगे, LH act on Leydig cell, act on, and which release testosterone, follicle stimulating hormone FSH act on Sertoli cell release sperm maturation factor and testosterone क्या कराएंगे, spermatogenesis. टेस्टोस्टेरोन क्या कराएगा हमारा, spermatogenesis. Okay, Sertoli cells stimulate secretion of some factors which are required for sperm maturation factor, which required for the process of spermiogenesis. Okay, yes, next. This is diagram of mature spermatozoa. थोड़ा सा नीचे करूँगा, थोड़ा आप, सॉरी आप, yes, थोड़ा सा. This is tip. स्पर्म के टिप पे क्या होता है, एक्रोसोम, which contain enzymes for digesting corona radiata, क्योंकि ओवम के बाहर क्या होती है, corona radiata, then zona pellucida. So acrosome contain enzyme which help during acrosomal reaction. What is acrosomal reaction? जो क्या करेगा, हमारा ओवम को, स्पर्म ओवम के अंदर पेनिट्रेट कर जाएगा after digesting corona penetrating and zona pellucida layer. And this is head contain nucleus, and nucleus contain chromosomal material, and outside is plasma membrane. Neck contain centriole, proximal centriole, distal centriole. This is middle piece. Middle piece contain mitochondria which provide energy for swimming the sperm inside the female genital tract. Now थोड़ा सा नीचे करो. This is tail. Tail contain axial filament which help in motility. So this is a diagram of spermatozoa. Yes, next. A mature sperm is about 0.06 mm long. Plasma membrane क्या करती है? Envelop the whole sperm. Sperm has three regions. Head region which contain nucleus and acrosome. Acrosome किससे बनता है हमारा? Golgi complex से, and it contain lytic enzymes. Behind the head के पीछे क्या होगा? Just head के पीछे neck होती है. And neck contains centriole, proximal centriole and distal centriole. Middle piece composed of mitochondria. Mitochondria produce energy for sperm motility. Tail consists central axial filament. And the sperm कहाँ move करेंगे? Move in fluid medium, genital tract by the undulating movement of tail. Next, male कितना ejaculate करता है? 200 to 300 million sperm during a coitus. Yes, this is important. नॉर्मल फर्टिलिटी के लिए एटलीस्ट 60% स्पर्म कैसे होने चाहिए? नॉर्मल शेप और नॉर्मल साइज के, एंड उसमें से भी 40% की कैसे होनी चाहिए? मस्ट शो वाइट द स्पॉन्टेनिटी टू कंसीव. Below 40% leads to infertility couples. Yes students, our next topic is infertility and assisted reproductive technologies. Yes, what is infertility? Infertility, it is inability, मतलब couples क्या नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, उनकी conceive नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, even after unprotected sexual contact. Couples conceive नहीं कर पा रहे हैं. Clear? Yes, next बेटा, next. The reason for this may be disease, drugs, physical, psychological problems. To correct infertility, we have ART. ART means assisted reproductive technologies. Yes, first is IVF. IVF means, what is difference between IVF and in vivo fertilization? In vivo fertilization means fertilization take place inside the body. And IVF means fertilization take place outside the body under stimulated conditions. Laboratory के अंदर जब हम fertilize करें, then it is IVF. Okay, क्या करते हैं हम इस मेथड में? क्या करेंगे? सबसे पहले हम वाइफ या डोनर, अगर वाइफ हेल्दी नहीं है तो हम डोनर से लेंगे ओवा. सिमिलरली हम स्पर्म्स को कलेक्ट करेंगे और उनको स्टिमुलेटेड कंडीशन के अंदर इंड्यूस करेंगे. क्या बन जाएगा? फर्टिलाइजेशन. क्या बन जाएगा? व्हाट इज फर्टिलाइजेशन? द प्रोसेस ऑफ फ्यूजन ऑफ स्पर्म एंड ओवम टू फॉर्म अ डिप्लॉयड स्ट्रक्चर दैट इज जाइगोट, इन विच स्टिमुलेटेड कंडीशंस, सेम कंडीशन जो हमारी फीमेल वूम में होती है, सेम कंडीशन. कहां होती है फर्टिलाइजेशन? साइट ऑफ फर्टिलाइजेशन इज, कौन बताएगा साइट ऑफ फर्टिलाइजेशन? इन एम्पुला. फैलोपियन ट्यूब के 3 पार्ट होते हैं ना, इन्फंडिबुलम, एम्पुला, इस्थमस. एम्पुला रीजन में हमारी क्या होती है? फर्टिलाइजेशन. नाउ जाइगोट अंडरगो क्लीवेज टू फॉर्म एम्ब्रियो. नाउ transfer of this embryo inside the female genital tract. Is it clear? Now ET is of two type. अगर हम बच्चे 8 blastomeres, हमें पता है zygote, 1 cell, 2, 4, 8, 16, 6 cell stage को अगर हम ट्रांसफर करेंगे, then it is zygote इंट्राफैलोपियन ट्रांसफर. मतलब कि हम क्या कर रहे हैं? अर्ली एम्ब्रियो को 8 सेल स्टेज पे फैलोपियन ट्रांसफर कर रहे हैं. then it is GIF, zygote intrafallopian transfer of zygote या early embryo into the fallopian tube. Now IUT means intrauterine transfer of embryo more than 8 blastomere. अगर हम 8 से कम करेंगे हम ट्रांसफर करेंगे fallopian. अगर हम 8 से ज्यादा blastomeres then transfer into uterus. क्लियर बच्चे? ET क्लियर? ET 2 टाइप की होती है हमारी ZIFT and IUT. Next, yes, this one, gamete intrafallopian transfer. इसमें क्या करेंगे हम? ये उस केस में है जब फीमेल की बॉडी के अंदर ओवा प्रोड्यूस नहीं हो रहे हैं, हम किसी डोनर से क्या लेंगे? गैमेट, फीमेल गैमेट ओवा, ट्रांसफर ऑफ ओवम, कलेक्ट फ्रॉम डोनर, फैलोपियन ट्यूब में ट्रांसफर कर देंगे. ठीक है, सब कब करेंगे? जब फीमेल हु कैन नॉट प्रोड्यूस ओवम बट she can provide a suitable environment for the process of fertilization and development, then this GIFT means gamete intrafallopian transfer. It means in this case collection of ova from donor female and transfer into the fallopian tube of that female in which ova are not produced. Third one, ICSI. ICSI means, yes बच्चे, ICSI. ICSI intracytoplasmic sperm injection. इसे हम उस केस में लेंगे. It is a laboratory procedure. सिंगल स्पर्म को हम मेल पार्टनर से लेंगे and it is injected directly. हम क्या करेंगे? एग के अंदर उसे क्या कर देंगे? इंजेक्ट. उस केस में लेंगे जब फीमेल के अंदर सीमेन का काउंट लो और जो स्पर्म की मोटिलिटी है जो 40% से भी लो है, नहीं नॉर्मल नहीं फर्टिलाइजेशन हो पा रही है, देन हम क्या करेंगे? ICSI. नेक्स्ट, क्लियर हो गया? इन विट्रो फर्टिलाइजेशन, गैमेट इंट्राफैलोपियन ट्रांसफर, इंट्रासाइटोप्लाज्मिक स्पर्म इंजेक्शन. नाउ इज AI. व्हाट इज सो फर्स्ट पहले हम पढ़ेंगे इंसेमिनेशन क्या होता है. रिलीज ऑफ सीमेन इनटू द फीमेल जेनिटल ट्रैक्ट विद द हेल्प ऑफ penis. Penis is a copulatory organ which help in copulation. इंसेमिनेशन हो जाएगी हमारी अगर एक प्रॉब्लम लाई मेल पार्टनर, देन हम क्या करेंगे? हस्बैंड या डोनर से सीमेन को कलेक्ट करेंगे, आर्टिफिशियली उसको वेजाइना के थ्रू ट्रांसफर कर देंगे फीमेल की बॉडी में, इंसेमिनेशन कर देंगे. अगर हम इंसेमिनेशन यूट्रस के अंदर करेंगे देन इट इज IUT. IUT मीन intrauterine insemination. This technique is useful when male partners with an inability to inseminate the female. And second one, first is inability. Male की क्या है? Inability. And second is having low sperm count. Then we choose AI. AI means artificial insemination. Then it is artificial insemination. Yes. Then it is artificial insemination. So now, what are the problems of ART? This is last topic. Problems of ART. First of all, it requires specialized professionals and expensive instrument है, काफी कॉस्टली है. नॉर्मल फैमिली अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकती, अनअफोर्डेबल. एंड सो दीज फैसिलिटीज आर अवेलेबल ओनली इन फ्यू सेंटर्स. some issues are also there, emotional, religious, social problems. If ART is not possible, then legal adoption is good method for couples looking for parenthood. Okay, Legal adoption is good method for couples looking for parenthood. ये स्टूडेंट्स आज की क्लास में हमने क्या डिस्कस किया? फर्स्ट, मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम एंड process of spermatogenesis which is take place inside the testes. Testes is a primary sex organ in case of male. And infertility. ART assisted reproductive technologies, कैसे हम उन कपल्स की हेल्प कर सकते हैं जो नॉर्मली कंसीव नहीं कर पा रहे हैं, इनफर्टिलिटी प्रॉब्लम को कैसे सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. थैंक यू स्टूडेंट्स, हैव अ नाइस डे. थैंक यू ऑल ऑफ यू.